What's going on, everybody? This is Mike Styles with the Mike Styles Experience. Just checking in. I know it's been a minute, but I just had, a lot of stuff on my mind. But the background music, again, is presented by The Passion Hi-Fi, thepassionhifi.com. Man, there's a lot of shit going on, man. Like, a lot of shit going on in the world, man. And, and I was just thinking, like, I was just listening to this one song by Dej Loaf, Die For It. And, mainly just trying to figure out some stuff, man. Like, and I was just thinking, like, man, you either do life or you let life do you. And then, you just start thinking about, like, the world and what we're doing and how, we need to stop listening to folks that's not contributing to our campaign or contributing to our cause. I think everybody in this world should have a cause, something that they feel passionate about, or just something that you strive to work towards, but too many times we have a lot of people that are close to us, whether, you got family and friends that, everybody has their opinion, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but too many times we listen to those opinions of those that are close to us, and we kind of listen to them and let them get in our head and stop us from doing what we're doing, to throw us off our mission, dealing with naysayers and just people who are negative people, who's always got something negative to say. And like I said, it's just dealing with a naysayer, a person that just always expressing negative or any type of pessimistic views. It's always casting gloom, and I think it's our job not to feed into it. Don't feed into what they're saying, because what it is, they're gonna suck you down. They're gonna. It's kind of like they're like what is it? I forgot the word. Like vampires, the vampires, man. And and the thing is, you can't avoid these people. You can't avoid them. You're gonna always have negative people. You're gonna always have to deal with people with negative attitudes, negative outlooks. Somebody that's trying to discourage you from pursuing your goals and dreams, or somebody that tell you, oh, it's impossible. When you share your plans with somebody, you trying to create something new, and you want to achieve the highest, you want to achieve your highest potential, the highest possible potential that you can, and like I said, even the people that are close to us, sometimes I think people that are close to us, I think we kind of take too much stock into what people close to us, what they think and what they say. And, it's just, and we, because they're the closest ones, I think we kind of, we take what they say and what they think a lot more than what we do, say a stranger, but, a lot of people, and for a lot of us out there, we're, especially in these days and times, we're looking at pursuing, you want to pursue your passion, but you'll get somebody that'll say, oh, well, no, you can't really do that because the economy looks like this, or or this is not going to make you any money. And the thing is, we kind of hinder ourselves before we even get started. You start taking in that negative energy and you start to think like, oh man, maybe they're right. Maybe they do have a point, I remember like back in school, a lot of the teachers, man, and this is not a knock on the teachers. I think teachers, some of the teachers, I think that's a profession where they really need to get paid, But I can remember back when some teachers, they would always try to discourage the kids, from certain things that they wanted to be, or certain passions that they wanted to pursue, because when I was going to school, a lot of those teachers, and I think they were brought up with the whole idea of, and I think a lot of the older generation, they were brought up under the idea that of what your life should look like. You're supposed to go to school, go to college, get a degree, go get into a nice job with a nice corporation, and work there for 20 plus years, retire, get a little pension, and get a mortgage and wife and kids, and then pay taxes, you die. I think that thinking, that model, that concept of thinking has allowed for a lot of people to not pursue their passion, not to pursue their dreams. But a lot of like I said, a lot of my teachers, not a lot of them, but some of the teachers I remember when I was going to school, that they would always try to discourage, me and my classmates from, just from pursuing their passions or what they really wanted to do. We weren't really encouraged, it was just one of those things. But it's just, like I said, we need to stop listening to people who don't contribute, or I guess stop listening to people who are not making positive contributions to our cause, our passions, whatever it is. You get a lot of people out there, people that want to quit their regular jobs, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you're crazy," and the whole reason behind this episode, because I was on Facebook, and my cousin, my oldest cousin, he was on Facebook kind of venting about not being happy with the job, making X amount of dollars, and he was like, well, some people will say that you should be happy just to have a job. I mean, okay. And, but I left him a comment. I was like, hey man, no matter how much money you're making, or whatever job you go to, you're never going to be happy as long as you're working for somebody else. So that's why I decided to do this episode. A lot of people, but the thing is, a lot of people that are out there actually pursuing their passions, not worrying about what somebody says or what somebody thinks about it. Had a close friend of mine that actually, they basically quit their regular day job to work on their passion of becoming, I don't know really what they kind of got into, I guess art, got into like art. Not sure as to what type of art, but just to be an artist. And a lot of people said, oh yeah, you're gonna regret it. Some people even said they were crazy. Give up. And I guess because and I think a lot of people be so stuck on that security. You need that security blanket. A regular day job you're gonna have that security blanket because you're getting that guaranteed paycheck. But at the end of the day, yeah, you're getting that guaranteed paycheck, but you're working on somebody else's shit. And that's what it all boils down to. At the end of the day, you're working to make somebody else rich. I don't give a damn how much money you're making. At the end of the day, you're working on making somebody else's rich, and you're building somebody else's legacy, and you're not even building your own. And like I said before, and I tell a lot of people, like, you cannot pass a job down to your offspring, your children. It's just not even gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to do that. But yeah, man. But a lot of people they're gonna go against everything. They'll use every possible thing, everything possible to keep you from pursuing your passion. And me, honestly, I don't know what it is. A lot of people are afraid. Like, how can you be afraid for someone else? Now, I can understand if it's like somebody like your parents, because they're close to you. Your parents, they have a lot of experience. Your parents, and your people in your family, yes, they do have a lot of experience. But somebody has to step out there and take that risk. And we need somebody to be supportive of taking that risk. So, but this is just kind of like a little short thing, before I kind of go into my whole thing. But I just wanted to kind of, put that out there and kind of, just kind of let people know what my thoughts are on it. So, but I think I'm gonna do another episode on this and kind of go a little bit more in detail because it was just something kind of quick and impromptu. So, all right, later.